Hello, and welcome back to Factorio Space Age. Last time stuff started going, and now I just need to figure out how I want to begin automating stuff. This can scale up easily. I don't need it right now, but the moment I set up actual automation, it will be important if I automate this. That would be worth doing really quickly. Take these out, it will input. Good. So make sure it works how I thought. That's a good progress. Now I can start working on steam power for more efficient energy. Other things to consider. Electric lab would be good to get soon. These are easy to replace. I don't need them right away. I think I want to do engines for trains and cars, which means I should do logistics first. That's so expensive. Because that will need me to figure out how I want to set that up automated. I could do science production lines that then I'll ship to one central area. That's probably what I'll do eventually, but I really don't need this much, so I should start by automating belts and belts, inserters, assembling machines. This will extend. I think if I start somewhere up here, maybe? It could be a functional space. Might be too much, might be too little space, but if I plan to set up assembling machines for belts, I just need engines and iron plates. The engines are in this category, which is gears. So 1 gear wheel, 1 iron plate. One gear wheel, 1 iron plate. So 2 iron plates and a gear wheel. 0.5 second crafting time. 0.6 second crafting time. Why? Okay. 5 of these to 6 of those. Five to 6, so choice is, how do I want to do it? It probably doesn't need to be insanely scalable, just reasonably. At least for now. I could plan for some sort of first stage, second stage, third stage, and then I can scale it that seems like a bad idea. Gears produce 1. Okay, so twice as much iron needed for gear wheels as cylinders. But if I split it, have half of it go to gear wheels, half of it go to cylinders and belts, that should be fine. Hello! I didn't need to craft that. Okay, just proof of concept. I don't know. Living life. What if I split this? I'm doing fine. Basically same as always. How are you? Did you get your Kerbal modding stuff working? What I'm trying to do here. 0.5 seconds per gear. 5 is it? That's not right. 5 and 6 is not the right number. I'm not doing the math right. Yeah, I imagine that's a common issue. Given I'm pretty sure it's already... My impression is that Kerbal Space Program is already a relatively resource-intensive game to begin with. Though maybe super low settings, it's all fine. That's very weird. Need better copper. I should just copy this. Can I flip it vertically? No, I cannot. I can rotate it though. If I place it there, that should be safe. Just for layout purposes. One gas giant, no others. So there's just only one... What's the question on them? There's only one other planet? But I guess it's covered in... Like it has moons around it, right? It's gonna keep producing slowly. But yeah, because like... Obviously, depending on the design of the moons, exploring a moon and exploring a planet are not going to be that different in a game like that, where it's not really going to simulate living creatures, I assume. What is missing? It's missing this. Which is missing those? Wait 6 seconds. I think I just do 1-to-1 for now. It's good enough. Overproducing gear wheels is not a problem. So just as a starting point, that will go there. Though gear wheels should be directly applicable. So make gears and put it directly into those. It should be fine. But there's a better way to do this. Oh yeah. Which is like... It's a very... Shouldn't need to do it that way. It's a complicated game. Do I want to... There's better ways to do this. And that is using a splitter. And forcing this to output left. Or filter right and something that's not gonna pass. Which is if I drop. Yeah, it's good. Should be fine. Well, my impression's always been that getting a functional getting functional ships is I can't remember a different way to do this, but no, this is fine. Getting a functional ship is a big part of the challenge. The various elements seems like that's what makes it. Oh, this is the wrong side. Whoops. And like, it's been forever since I've seen anything about Kerbal Space Program, but I always assumed space planes were more advanced than just normal rockets at doing like getting to places and back. Maybe not landing and taking off and stuff, but... So I want this to feed into here. Then I need to have an output for this. I could do long inserters. Those don't scale the best. I could also think about input-output. That's fine. The crafting of these takes 0.6 seconds. Fix it later. I'll just get something that works for now. And regret my decisions. So that left filter grenades. This is clearly more than I need. just gonna connect straight down for now. Oh yeah. Okay, that's all there. Space it properly. Then I feed this with this, which isn't actually in line, but this is more of a proof of concept for now. Because I can just shift it over and it's fine. Imagine. I wonder how common those types of worlds could even be. Okay, so that produces those. Then I need can't do that, okay. I was just reminded that I need to run. Oh, yeah, that's actually pretty good. It's flawed for obvious reasons, but base idea works. Like, have you managed so far to set up oh, I missed a spot here. Because, like, have you managed to successfully go to the moon and back without the additional challenge elements to that? This is not a good setup at all. 'Cause I don't know the process that is best followed. Okay, I really should put this in my bar. There. Okay, yeah, so if that's been done before, then it makes sense. Are you doing it with the, I don't know if it's like a, I don't know what the mode is called, but where the people, the Kerbin people actually, like, live, and if they die, and it's kind of, I believe it's tracked in some manner? This is not a good setup. Yeah, I guess that's what it would be. Because that feels very much more of a grim style of play. You get, like, tracking the fact that this rocket crashing resulted in the death of your greatest space heroes. Okay, that's a start. I doubt that will grab them fast enough, but I'll just watch. Yeah, so it's I assumed that there would be a, you know, like non-permadeath mode because it works well as just a sandbox. I believe, so it makes sense to me. I guess I just don't have enough iron. Should I prioritize right for now? This is not efficient. It's very bad long term. It's better than what I set up before, but there's a lot of issues. Oh yeah. Well, I think it feels like a sort of something that would be fun to do as like an eventual you've learned how to play it type thing. Don't think I could ever learn to play that game in a permadeath type of format. Because I'd feel bad for killing the astronauts. I'm actually very safe right now. That's good. Okay. This is a start. I have exactly one thing set up. Super duper over scaled for what I need, but I have transport belts that I don't have to craft manually, and that is always welcome. It's not a good setup, but it is what it is. I think for now this will have to splitter to a different production chain, but I need to check. In the next tier of belt, we'll need more iron, iron and lubricant, low density and steel. That is not relevant anytime soon. Which means this is functional for now. Yeah, this prioritization obviously overproduces those. That's not surprising. I can split this and make a line maybe here. This should be way over what I need at any time soon. Currently, maybe I should do this. That wastes resources. Currently, I'm trying to just get basic stuff automated so that I don't have to manually craft everything, with the goal being fairly quickly to try to get research reasonably stable. Whether that is fully automated or not, I don't know yet. But like, this is transport belts, need these everywhere. Having to manually craft them gets old quick. So what I want to do is get inserters automated. Burner inserter, small electric motor. Iron stick, small cylinder. There's a lot of steps. Okay, small stick is quick enough. Small electric motor. Gear, copper cable. So I should go get my copper set up down here. I'm not planning ahead very clearly. I'm out of power because I'm not supplying fuel properly. Oh wait, I unlocked it, didn't I? I unlocked steam power. I should get that going. Okay, to get steam. Ratios. This consumes 30 per second. This produces 60. 2 to 1. This generates more than enough. I got distracted that I do need this power because steam is more efficient. I don't actually need these. I only need this one. I just need to figure out how I want to... I think I want to set up the steam... I guess I could go right. That's funny. Actual marsh, I guess. I guess set the steam going this way a bit, if I put it high enough. Is it... like, barely anybody plays the actual game, as in, like, is it a specific sub-game of Roblox? Oh, they just... okay. They join the game, but they don't actually play the game. Well, yeah. I'm just... The people barely even play the actual game could mean that it's a spin-off because people don't play the actual game, so even fewer people play the spin-off, but it's people join the game but they don't actually play the game. Yeah, I'm gonna pump this out here. I craft a bunch of these. Then I remember how boilers work. Oh yes, I have to split it. Add an appropriate... distance. I can't remember if that's appropriate or not. Like, 'cause I need actual fuel. Okay. Steam outputs there. So I probably want a conveyor here. That running there. Okay, that's fine. Need more pipes. Yeah. It is kind of not ideal when you want to play a game but nobody actually plays the game itself. I can't remember my... I should have blueprinted this forever ago. Wait, is this... No, this is meaningless to connect these. Because boilers just go directly like this if I actually position these properly. But I could temporarily put the boilers or the engines up here. I think. Is there a bunch of, like, just stuff that can be done sitting in the lobby? Or am I supposed to space these out more? I think I am because of spatial constraints. These ones I am going to feed in to here. Then I just need to supply this with power or fuel. Ah, that's weird. I did dump all my fuel in here, didn't I? Okay. Proof of concept. Oops, missed. Okay, these are all operating as intended. I didn't connect that guy. I mean, the consumption's low because it's not actually needed. Okay, I'm gonna have to actually set that up properly, but for now, that is functional. I check the power network. I have 7.2 potential production, but I use less than 1. For the last minute. Yep. Okay. With that there, I should be able to safely scale mining and stuff, but I should automate the power. Okay, 72k coal there, 432 million. I guess let's try to... Oh, wait, I really need the copper, huh? Should I set the copper up first to get at least some of these going? That will still call for more coal. Logistics is not progressing because I don't have all this stuff yet. Good. Good, that's acceptable. Artificially gating that's not a problem. Plan a little ahead. I should split this a little bit up. And build here. That's too far over. Well, single cylinder engines throw everything and just make it awful. Small electric motors don't help either. 0.8. Well, that's still 5. But like 5 of these and 8 of these is completely unnecessary. Iron sticks. Craft 2 at a time. So that is simple. But it's still the single cylinder engines. Keep an eye on that. Oh, I crafted all these, good. 77k copper is not great, but it's enough for now. Could try to do a better distribution, but for now I'm gonna keep it straightforward and improve it later because it'll be easy to have the space. I need it to have coal. This is clearly a bad design choice. All this muck in the area really confuses the layout potential. Okay. So that keeps it all on one side. I guess I should get landfill fairly quickly if I want to get rid of all this marsh. Actually, I should have all these go this way. And then I can have a figure out how I want to get everything up top. But for now, I'll just send it on the right. I plan around that. I shift it here and then I'll be better long term. Will function. Now, figure out what I want to do. For now, it is better to run everything to the right, because I'm not expanding this to the right. So, temporarily planning to run it over here is probably fine. I could long-term actually plan to send it up by just undergrounding, which should work well enough. This ghost is not correct. I will have to fix that. I don't want to make a bunch of underground stuff now. So I'm just going to do the minimum. Up here, get this over here to produce inserters, I think was the plan. Oh, congratulations. You were able to find a... Oh, why is there iron on that? That shouldn't be there. Why is there iron? I thought I placed this where there was no iron. Yeah, there's no iron here. How is there iron in this? Not enough coal. That's a secondary issue. Actually, it's enough coal. For now. There's no more iron. I guess it was just a small bit got in somehow. Just craft all of it. Okay. Inserters. Motor, burner inserter. 50-50 of both. Burner inserters, they say it takes 2 seconds to craft. This takes 2.7. I can just limit it by the electric motors for now. .7. It's real pain. But I guess that's not necessarily efficient crafting time. To get logistics research continuing. Do not produce enough iron ore, which is fine for now. There's a waste of copper there. I can improve that. What do I want to do? How do I want to set that? So one of these and one of those is enough for that. That is functionally... It should be basically identical to the gear crafting here, where it's the same input-output ratio. 0.6 seconds, 0.5 seconds, this produces 2, this produces 1. So this block, producing those, can be transferred directly to making burner inserters, but not... It's not a good way to do it. And it doesn't need to be the same ratio, but the actual these need small electrics. Small electrics, 1 iron gear, 1 iron plate. Gears are half a second. And 6 cables. Cables are half a second to make 2, which means it's 3 producers of 3, 1, 1. Underproducing motors at that rate. 3, 1. Scaling it up. 5, 15. 8? No. 8, 40. And 5? No, 8, 24, and 5. 24 producing cables. 8 producing gear wheels. 5 producing small electrics. No, it's the opposite. I need more of these. 8, 5, 15. I think it's this backwards. Oh, no. 6 makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I said I don't need 6 of these, I only need 5. But it looks better with 6, so I'll leave 6 for now. But the ratio there is ugly. If I do 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. I don't need. Like that. And then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could look okay. Not efficient, probably. Can't remember how to. I thought a shift click to clear that. Shift click while holding this? It is, okay. I think for now I just stick with small scale, but plan it so that it can scale up, which would mean could do 3 of these producing cable, which just needs copper. 1 producing that. The issue with this sort of layout is the supply is not efficient. I could plan that. Three, 1. 1 for now, but that doesn't really scale properly. If I have these are supplying the iron to that side. This needs iron and gears directly. The copper side just needs copper. I could output this better to output in a functional way. I can have iron running there, which is probably going to be a problem because I don't have the ratios at all right. This will just be the motor. I guess I can lay out the full plan, which would need 5. This many to... That's the ratio. I believe that's the ratio that I need. Should be the correct ratio. The math is simple. Shouldn't mess it up. Really need more crafting going on. Wasting too much time. So, this will take up a lot of space. I want to do it with this ratio. I only need all the products to reach the end. Do these grab close or far? Close. Which is not helpful. It wouldn't really be helpful anyway because I don't have the correct ratios, but you have a silly line. It goes off to the side. Running into a... I don't have any splitters. Can't cue that, it's obnoxious. But I can run to a splitter. Have one line feed. Yeah, one line feed into here that then is output to the other line with the rest of the iron plates. And then that can run to an endpoint with these assembling machines. And then just copper runs by itself because it's just copper in, copper cables out. One, 2, 3, 4. It's just an awkward number. I could double it all, but that would be even worse. I could plan to double it all and just not double it anytime soon. How can I make 5 of these work well? Or, well, 15. 5. I don't think I could have... I didn't space those properly. Doesn't really matter. It's 10. 5 more. Supplying copper on either side and putting it into the middle. I could just have an extra to make it look better. Or just have... something like that. For this, we'll go... That's not going to be even, though. Maybe there's a way to... I could just balance it after, if necessary. Having that and then having it pull in that way is going to be okay visually. It's not going to be even. It doesn't really leave space to scale it up properly or more. That's what I'll do for now, though. I think that should work. So I'll have the copper appropriately spaced. Then I still need... quick and... I don't know. Horrible death? Or... I don't know. Or did it... I don't know. I don't know the game. I'm not really into Roblox, but... Was it... Did it fulfill a purpose in, I don't know, finding a path or escaping something? That's a very Factorio way to die. Well, the freight trains aren't really living, but getting run over by a freight train. Getting run over by a freight train is very common. You know, it's easier just to get this stuff out of my inventory. So just very fast. And predictably. Copy this for now as a basic structure. Swap this from gears to those. I can't remember how to copy in a better way, but this is functional. Then this makes my burner inserters. Oh no, it does need to make that still, okay. That goes there, then these two combine to make the burner inserters. Except burner inserters don't need iron. And I need to produce the iron stick somewhere. With 5 of these. Which I could place here, but that's messy. There for now. Should be functional, not ideal. I could swap that. Get a splitter. Good enough. Stage to the left is restricted to iron plates. You're bummed because you couldn't. It took a while to get to play it, and then it was over quickly. I don't want to do this. These will produce the most consistently. Is this just a 1-to-1 ratio? It is. This might be a bad idea. It's definitely a bad idea. These should all be getting placed. That should be fine. Not optimal, but functional for now. Oh. It's kind of how it often would be, I think. Don't it? I don't know how to count. I don't know if I ever really played. I occasionally was able to play games with my brother. Does not look good at all. That looks okay. Wait, do I need 6 of those? No, I don't want to count those 5. Good. That's where it's wrong. I need a different ratio there. Oh well. Yeah, I think I should leave this space open. All my burner inserters going. It's good. Why is there iron? Okay, so there's iron that's coming in. Does one of these have an... Oh, this one has 150 iron in the back corner. Oh, there's 78 iron here. I don't like this resource distribution. Oh, the rest is there, yeah. Okay. It's fine. Still plenty of power. Those are all half fuel, so I'm burning through fuel. I really need to get that set up properly. Okay, that will at least do that. These clustered ore veins are a real pain. So I have that one set up. Now I just need to figure out the second component, which was copper wires, wasn't it? Copper wire nightmare for small electric motors. I wonder if I could do representation. These make the gear wheels. Some sort of copper production line, and then the end point. I also need a lot of these. That, and then there, copper going up, and put on the left. But output. This can be merged together if appropriate. Somewhere there. Alright, place that, that's fine. Question is, how do I want to do this? I should be using ghosts still because it's not final layout. It'll be easier to move if I leave it as a ghost. These will merge somehow. These will need to be moved there. These will go this way. Not the correct positioning for those. It needs to have a proper pattern for power, but that all flows there. This will go up. At which point I need to bring this material, which now I need to move this up a bit, I think. Give enough space for that, which needs to either run on one of the sides or I need to make space in the middle. It might be easier to make space in the middle. Yeah, no, really running that sort of thing's not the worst. Not great. But then I can run that, and then these can meet in a somewhat central location. To produce inserters with a 0.5 second crafting time, so it's probably still going to be 5 of them at full speed. Which would be easy enough to work with. I'd probably just merge them. Bad or something. Then craft it up top somewhere. This is all the copper wires. Most of this is going to be super undersupplied. And it doesn't really flow the best. And this can almost certainly move closer. This is all iron. Okay, so then these, final step. Burner, electric motor. This calls for 4. This calls for 3. It's not completely even. 3 out of 7 is awkward. Okay, that would be a lot of splitters to split that properly. I don't think I want to bother with splitting it properly. Just does it check to space? I do not. Let's give myself a little bit of space in case I want to copy that. Copper cables. Oh, that's not right. I didn't leave myself space to actually input the ingredients. Let's here. The logistics is still going for now. It's good. Okay. Math. So half here, quarter. Wait, it's not eighth, it's the seventh. I'm not gonna bother. It's close enough to half. Add that up later. This needs to be split. Basically just like that, I think. Is there a different split needed? No. The upper bit's different, but it's all just using the same components, I think. How did I feed this? Yes, I fed this differently because I had different spacing. This is not good. Oh no, it should be fine. It should still. Position itself correctly. Should function. I don't produce enough iron to run this many machines, but that's expected. Why is the power not powering? Oh, because I intentionally drew that to look better. That's not right. Temporary cutoff there. That doesn't actually matter. It'll fill up fast enough. It's not going to fill enough iron because this is filling up. That's fine. This is obviously doing nothing because it doesn't have anything to do anything with. Is the iron fine? Just slow? Good, the iron's fine. It's just slow. Which is an easy problem to deal with. I hate these marsh things. That is 60% increase. Still don't have an automated fuel system that I really should have long before. Pollution's about to be bad. And my turrets are all within, like, bottom left is not going to work well. Because this is all outside of turret range. This iron is frustrating. It's not an issue right now. Okay, is it? Okay, it is currently more than I can process. That's good. Because I can scale it up really easily. Okay, this is all working. These are being produced. These aren't crafting because I don't have any of this. I don't have any of this because... it's just working its way through the system, and I don't actually have an output. Okay. Simple fix there. Now I've made a few. Good. That's a start. The right way. I'm going to set up 2 of these for now. Characters in the way. Let's go there. That works fine. Now I just need to figure out how I want to do the copper. This probably will end up being an awkward line. Yeah, not enough iron. Easy problem, easy. Fixable issue. Just need to scale this up. Enough for now. Nothing to get. Proper flow setup for the copper. It's not going to look good at all. I think I run it here. Bring it up between for now. That's not right. Okay. This is easy to adjust. I could just move this whole bit over a little. I want a splitter there. I shouldn't even build all that many of these. I should just build one line. And that'll be enough for now. You have to shift all these shadows up a little bit. That can run up there. Good amount of inserters flowing for a bit. Not the best placements, but it's all there. This is still gated by iron, which is fine. I really need to fix that. Short term filter iron on the left. Just toss that in a chest. Which this is the only place this goes, so that will be fine. should keep that filtered. Doesn't look like it became a problem that went further than I wanted it to. Do I need the... Yes, I do need the iron to run here because it connects to this. So that's a good start. This won't scale well if I enclose the entire production here. And it's not connected despite the wires making it look like they are because the wires show from the ghosts. Which I really wish they didn't. That's not where those should go. For now, that will just run to a central location. So I can grab both when I need them. And again, these are not actually connected. Good. It feels like it might not scale much, but it will be by itself, it will scale enough for what I can foresee, which is not very far. Just need to build all those. The iron is filtering out slowly. It hasn't moved at all because I don't need that much copper. Because all the copper is here. Whoops. That's fine. Soul line's iron limited anyway. Yeah, it's fully limited by the iron supply. This is currently limited by the number of furnaces, which is a good problem. Okay. This distribution's probably flawed. That's one step. Tiny little step in the right direction. But I might as well build all this because it's confusing me. Oh yeah, like never ever worry about that. That's at least something. I have made progress and I'm happy about that. I haven't made as much progress as I maybe could. But I've made a step in the right direction. And I left myself space for once. I'll probably stop soon. It's short today, but oh, I'm way further up than I thought I was. I kind of don't know. I don't know specific. I mean, I know what I can figure out what to do, but figure out more of what I need to do would be good. Oh, hello. How are you today? What I want to do. Look at this. I should just try to figure out where space stuff is to get an idea of the direction I should go. Easiest way would be space. That's caps locked. Space probe rocket silo? That's way later. It has to be. Cargo? Yes, cargo rocket seems more likely. Yes, rocket science. Oh, that sounds like fun. Have you played? I've never played 2E. I've just read a bunch of books about it. Have you played it before? Wait, satellite rocket silo there. A lot of research to do. Speed modules, satellite. That is a ton of research to get to cargo rockets. But satellite rockets are also still really far. Oh yeah, that's fun. Because having read a bunch of the rule books and stuff, I find Pathfinder 2 really interesting. Just the only people that I know that play tabletop role-playing games will be like a small group of my family, but my dad's very D&D. My mom is barely learning D&D by now. The other two people would not be enough people. I should get glass. Oh yeah. I should research that. It's all such a, like, I probably do want radar. I should do med packs and walls first. Yeah, they're such cool systems. Wow. Like, at least in my life, my perspective is just sort of, if people aren't into the same stuff, it doesn't really... it won't necessarily work out the best. Like, I don't... like, I think me and one of my siblings have... why is there iron in my coal? Oh, that's not good. Oh wait, no, there's supposed to be iron in my coal. There's coal in my iron. Oh, shoot, I forgot this was not what I wanted to do. Okay. I forgot that I intentionally wanted to keep it on one side. Shoot. Okay, that's fine. I fixed it now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, having like a long-term group with similar interests would definitely be helpful for I mean, anything. Is my power supply? Oh, I'm drawing more power than I thought. Okay. These probably shouldn't be burners anymore, but I'll leave them for now. Yeah, like, for me, I did, you know, well, not really group act. I did sports, but they didn't lead to, like, keeping in touch with the people that I did the sports with, because it wasn't, like, team sports, just training together. And they were different types of people, much more into sports than I was. Yeah. There are a few people. I think it's kind of... oh, wow, this iron's fine, whatever. It's kind of luck of just the draw to an extent. I mean... well, there are differences between friends you see in person and friends you don't, but they're still friends. Because, like, if I had people that I knew, but I didn't live anywhere near them, and I only contacted them online, it's not really different. Well, maybe levels of trust between, like, you've met them versus you've never met them. I don't know. Okay, I need to actually figure out what I want to build. In theory, this is logistics 2. I probably should automate the base science pack instead of just automating the second science pack, mostly. It's a bit of a silly choice. These are more important, though. I'm mostly just like... It's one of those things where it's all up to the person. I don't know. Just set up these turrets in places where they actually will do something. I really want to build a car, but I'm still a little bit away from that. But if I enqueue that, I'll actually get that reasonably. Is that 50 minutes, which would be 25 minutes? That's way too slow. This is 60 kilowatts. Should do that first. Yeah. You can find all kinds of like... Well, depending where you live, obviously, there's all kinds of like niche places that I don't personally go to, but if you go to a place that inherently caters to a niche that you're interested in, it'll be easier to find people that are interested in that niche. I'm confused by these being able to walk. Like, why can I walk through that? Oh, does it, one of the mods just make it so you can walk over pipes? I hope so, because that's useful. Or can you? You definitely can't always do that. Yeah. Like I've done a few different... I've worked at a few different places. Purely for friends, it's definitely not... I mean, getting to know people is probably a good way. But you definitely can't predict the types of people at... Well, probably depends on the type of job. If you work at an animal charity, there's probably a certain degree of empathy for animals that you could hope for. Okay, now I actually fixed it. Good. This doesn't look right. I probably shouldn't be merging it this way at all, but it'll stay there that way for now. I mean... It's sort of something being what you're used to for a long time and then not having to worry. It's like being done with school but still being stressed about, oh, did I forget the entire existence of a course I was supposed to do? Oh no, is there a final exam for a course that I forgot I had? It still pops up occasionally. Someday that will stop. What am I underproducing? Burners. Because I don't have enough iron, that's fine. The research is going smoothly though. That is excellent. Well, it's basically just habit. You get used to having stuff to do, and then when that specific stuff goes away, it will always be weird. I need more iron gears somehow. Because manually crafting them is a bad idea. Well, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I just haven't... For some reason I skipped automating the red science for now. But it's so easy, I should have done it forever ago. Because I don't want to scale this up until I have the electric labs. But I need to start... planning ahead a little. What I need right now, I think I just need more gun turrets, because I'm gonna get attacked soon and I'm gonna lose everything. And that will be a problem. I could automate bullets. I'd rather not do it yet, but... yeah, I'm considering how I want to set some stuff up. I'm thinking about how I want to get stuff moving. 'Cause I can, with this guy, eventually do like underground to convert stuff, so I can have processing and moving across it. So I could, for now I'm just running that up there, but long term I could keep the copper moving appropriately. These might be too spread out to be useful, I don't know. But I just need to make sure these don't get destroyed right now. North is safe. Yeah, I kind of wanted to... I just think it's fun to have them separate. And since I'm pretty sure the underground belts will work just fine for moving them across, so it won't... well, it might hinder the performance. Like the separation of resources is kind of aesthetically appealing to me. I need more bullets. That should be safe for now. Except that one's gonna wipe that out. Oh, where's it? That's unlucky. Yeah. Well, there goes that. it'll be... Oh, I can get uranium from that. That feels weird. Because it doesn't pop up here. Is that a biter attack? Should have been. Oh, that's a lot of smelting. I guess I could do like... If I did like 6 and 6 instead of total separation. What am I doing? I'm trying to refuel the ammo. I think I need to start... I thought of that, but I should not get distracted. I should... split a temporary... just red research setup. 5 seconds, 1-1. So 10-1? 10-1. That feels worse than I remember, but maybe I just never had it at a good ratio. Wait, I definitely did not have it at a good ratio, because I was producing gears centrally and then distributing them after producing. So it actually could be the same ratio, I just wasn't producing efficiently. I really don't want to do 10-1. It feels... Wait, 10... I keep thinking about it backwards. 10 research producers per 1 gear builder. I keep thinking about it in the exact opposite way, which is very wrong. So that is more in line with what I would be thinking about. Okay. These copper plates. Actually, how much? 2 sand, 4 sand, so 2 stone per glass. That's not that bad. Yeah, I know that there's a site that I found and then didn't use that does it for at least vanilla ratios and stuff. An actual like even just a basic calculator would be probably a good idea. I shouldn't build this here, but I will because it is functional for now. I was gonna split this, but I need to move this splitter down because otherwise all this garbage iron will get into the system. I don't know if I ever saw veins that were this obnoxious. Yeah. Just suffer for a bit, and then fix it eventually. do I carry so many ores with me? Because I had to fix my mistakes, but... yeah. I never... The vanilla settings, I don't think had as much mixing. I mean, they dealt with the biters, so they're doing their jobs. I need repair kits. That's what I do really need. I need more ammo, but I also really need repair kits. Okay, I know in my, at least I never noticed it in the Space Age save. Maybe there were a few where it was like that. It's probably just more, it's probably more just that this is what I got to start with. Where everything else seems to be spawning separate for now, so like, it's just luck of the draw. This feels like it would be wrong to do. That's too close. It's better to do a splitter. Unless I had it off. Should be those. I just remembered the shift right click. That's very much an important mechanic. Yeah. It is. It's kind of why I don't think this is necessarily the best way to make the grabbers, but it's working for now. And I imagine it'll work for a while. So I didn't worry about making it anywhere near perfect. Not that I would be able to make it perfect, because whatever would be perfect is probably not something that I would really know. Okay, this is not the right way to do this. Oh! I mean, I never really did it this way. I thought it placed it on the splitter so that it could split, but it doesn't. Huh. I was gonna go there anyway. Oh. Was it... The mod you have mentioned a couple times that was for a Toho Slay the Spire type game. I want to do this. I don't really like that, but I should move that over. Congratulations. Did you enjoy the process, or did it become frustrating to finish? I don't know a lot about that type of stuff. I'm just curious whether sort of by the end it was... Can I use this in my inventory? I can't, okay. A lot of stuff getting the last little bits fixed up is annoying, and that looks good enough. But it looks awful, but it looks functional enough. Ah. You got it. Whoa, wait, this stacks to like 200. That's surprising. Okay, so it's gonna keep running. That's fine. Oh yeah, that sounds great. Cause like, yeah, the amount of effort that, like, having used, you know, mods in Minecraft, not every game mod is the same, but the amount of effort that has to go into making stuff work correctly has to be huge. Okay, this is not the best line of defense, but it is working for now. But I should build a car as fast as possible to go destroy spider nests. The car will take a long time if I don't improve my efficiency. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know enough about coding to really know, but like, I feel I know enough to know that it's not click four, well, it's generally not click four buttons and it works, but there's some sort of weird modding for Minecraft that exists that is super simplified in a weird sort of way. Because I know places complain about sort of the low quality of mods made that way because it's so one click that people just sort of throw stuff together. Yeah. Because, yeah, I have very limited, like, you know, university engineering coding niche, like MATLAB experience. That's not transferable, but the basic fact that it's complicated, I think, was made clear to me. Or that it can get very complicated. The stuff in a early level course is never going to be that complicated. I was going to pick up fuel to fuel this, not to fuel my energy. Do you sometimes wish I'd taken courses that were offered in high school for that? Because it's a lot more useful than some of the courses that I did take. The courses I took weren't useless, just even more. This doesn't look right. Oh, it is right. Okay. Because the iron only goes left. It's producing much faster than I thought it would. Okay, cars are not going at full research speed. They're not going at full research speed because it's a slower research type. That makes sense. Sort of. Glass circuits. Oh, I need to use the burn labs, okay. Burn labs are fun. Ah. At least you're there now, right? Yeah. It's such a, I don't know, broad field. Okay, I think I just rip out my burner labs and take the light loss. That's a bad choice. That's gonna take a long time to craft. I should just pick up some pre-crafted copper. Pre-crafted copper. Some electric motors. It'll save me a lot of time. Good. Good time save. I miss having 4 million inventory spaces. I really do. Yeah, it's all very interesting. Yes. I might be too many electric labs. I'm not sure yet. Oh, where do I want to put these? I guess I'll do labs here. Ah, belts. Oh, wait. There's no biological science packs in this game. But I could still do a looping... I don't have circuits yet. I can't do a looping science system. Let's do this for now. This is not the best approach, and I am very confident that this is not the right, most efficient approach. For the moment, though, I just need to get it moving. Yeah, crafting too much, crafting too little. Inventory. Yeah, I miss the inventory that I had at the end of Space Age, where it needed to add a scroll wheel because I just had so much space to work with. Damaged, not broken, good. I guess that's part of the issue. I'm carrying far more inserters than I need. Great sound effect. Do line of pair of labs. You're saying you do like a lab here, a lab. Like, are you feeding labs from labs? Or do you feed labs from labs? I need this to go into a better location. For now, this will be good enough. That's good enough for now. Yeah. When I started with the Space Age stuff, I tried to do them all chained together, and that was a bad choice because it was an issue very quickly. I enjoyed my final Space Age, like, looping system because it looked funny to me, and it provided an excuse to set up circuits that were pretty simple circuits. Yeah, the distribution is probably a good idea. 5 minutes to a car? I don't understand the spiking up and down. Like, does it pause when it finishes? It shouldn't. Yeah. Actually, if you... Maybe? I seem to have a stable power draw, and I'm still only half my maximum. And it was doing that even when they were burners. So I'm wondering if there's some sort of just weird... Oh, that's not good. I need to get this set up properly to actually feed these. I should automate this. That would be a good idea. There's excess pipes over there because of the lake on the bottom. Makes it look a little silly. Okay, but I need the car. It'll only be 3 minutes. Please don't hit myself again. Good. Once I have the car, I can take out... I have 3 budgets nests I need to deal with, so I need ammo. Which I really should automate. I really should automate ammo. It's just iron plates. I am underproducing iron though. Yeah, I probably should have automated it sooner. I just feel like the coal... It's just not a good coal vein. So it won't last as long as I would like, but I should always... I should always just tell myself that if it's useful now and it will last any amount of time, save any amount of time, it's probably worth doing. Instead of thinking, oh, I can get by without it. Okay, but this is not efficient coal patch usage. It is... That's not spaced properly. And I lead this into one of these refinery things that are definitely silly. I need to find the item. I should research the faster inserters. That's better than doing 2, but... yeah. Like, doing it by hand was for so long was kind of silly. I hate these stack limits. I wish I could, you know, fill that up faster. Temporary line, just to run that. How's it going? It is producing more than it can output. How do I want to run this? I guess I run it all the way over. Yeah. I wonder how long I have to rely on it. Oh, too far. See, I kind of like... I enjoy not relying on coal. So I kind of can't wait till I have solar, but that's another case of that's an eventual thing, not a now. Oops, I missed. Oh, how do you feel? Okay. Yeah. And I think... Oh, car time. And I'll build an extra in case I crash. That needs even faster insertion of fuel. That's crazy. So wait, that's the... Well, that's a mechanic. The solar flares, I guess, wipe out your solar reliant power. So that's how it's not like... It won't be the be all end all outside of nuclear. 74 should be enough ammo, I hope. More grenades would do me. More grenades would be very good for me. Okay, my spare car can go in a chest. Somewhere. My chest up here? Yes. Spare SMG. Spare car. I need fuel. I guess accumulators are a very practical solution. Yeah. The eventual, like, huge array of accumulators is kind of the silliest thing about any solar in Factorio, at least how I've played it. Okay. Don't put my car there, I will crash. Okay. Fuel. Ammo. Get in the car with enter. Oh, that is way faster than I was expecting it to be this early because of the weird fuel. And I need to be more careful. I don't have bots that auto repair for me yet. Okay. Gotta be careful of rocks and trees. And trees and rocks. Right click, not left click. Oh, that's bad. Yep. Gotta be more careful. Still way better than doing it on foot. I need to research something. Sure. I love trains. Trains are fun. Oh yeah. I have a goofy, like, probably inefficient, and I get out so I don't die. And there goes car number 1. I ran into the same rock several times. What is that guy doing? Oh, did he stop to heal? It's kind of neat. Okay, that went okay, other than losing the car. Only one... Oh, and all the fuel in it. Not ideal. But that's 1 out of 3. If I spend a car at each, that's fine. Yeah, I have my goofy super basic accumulator thing. It's probably not... yeah, it's probably not efficient because it's probably better to use different pole types. Stuff is being destroyed because I didn't automate ammunition yet. So they don't have enough ammo. Well, they took out the enemy. They did their job admirably. I don't know. There are piercing shotgun shells. Are those normal? Those are military 4. I don't know what buttons I just pushed. Combat shotgun, military 3. So it's a little bit earlier. It uses 10 wood. That feels really silly. It sort of makes sense. For military 3, that feels funny that it uses wood. Okay. I think I'm gonna temporarily funnel into making ammo. It's so slow. It's better than doing it manually, but I could make the tier 2. I don't think I can do that yet. I have other stuff I need to figure out first. Like, I don't have a steel line yet. Because I don't have enough iron even. Which means I should just scale my iron. Yeah, I guess that is already an option. And it's only 10%, which it will add up, but I think I should pick up the tool belt first. Tool belt radar. What if I try to get these? These need blue science. I need to mine entity crude oil with a pump jack. That's important. There's so much stuff that I should do. Okay, I don't need solar panel power right away. I wish circuit networks were super cheap. I can't justify that just for fun. I mean, it's probably better to get at least one level of that, because it's just there. I didn't even accept a chest. I distracted myself. Wrong type of iron. Iron ore. Just do that for now. I could feed it. Down for the moment. I did say, so I need more iron. I need to set up. So my copper's fine. I need more iron. I really wish this wasn't a mixed node. Right. It should help a little bit. I am consuming the ore faster than that, so I don't need to add more yet. I did just add 6 more though, and I had 8, and I added 10, I added 6, that's a lot more. Oh, yeah. I think it's something that I learned later in Space Age, that it's not really worthwhile to do what I'm doing. We're like, it's the question of extracting. It's efficient drills versus time extracting, and it is probably better to prioritize higher extraction speed. But I have defaulted to my original thought process of prioritizing number of drills instead of just getting everything out of the ground quickly. Okay, I should expand this. Good. Some crafting. Yeah. It's just sort of the initial crafting drills. I'm like, oh, I don't want to craft more drills than strictly necessary, but that only really matters for the first 2, maybe 3 that I crafted. After that, it's kind of, even before that, if I have enough burning drills, it's unnecessary. Okay, I need to deal with this one. Did I grab my car or did I leave it in the chest? I probably left it in the chest. The car is in the... I guess it is logistics. It's just I never think that's where it should be. It's expanding. The fuel line should be gradually building up. Good. Now I have... I really need more grenades. Things without the grenades kind of get swarmed. Just need more coal. Perfect. Yeah. That's why it's all inefficient, yeah. I'm trying to keep the pollution under control. It's definitely not just bad priorities. Grenades are so annoying. Okay, one car. Drop the second car. Put a stack of ammo in that one. Add my turrets. Give me that. I crashed so quickly. I mean... Oh, this is not a good place to circle. And I do what I always do, which is crash almost instantly. Nope, that's not it. I need to figure out a better approach. Yeah, I'll have to get a better position. Okay, I should take this chance. Repair. I really, really miss having like a tank or Spidertrons. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this guy. And I crash, as always. Half health. And I'm not shooting there because I'm out of ammo. Very bad at driving the car. Tanks are chemical and military, which is not that much of a commitment. It's a reasonably large commitment. Chemical is multi-cylinders, advanced, and sulfur. Sulfur should still be pretty easy, yeah. It's advanced circuits, which is copper, plastic. It's a lot of infrastructure that I do not have anything close to yet, but... That's bad. But it worked. think in my Space Age save, I managed to... I think I got chemical packs before I got millet. Okay, this is not gonna work. The range on the shotgun is too short and they spawn too quickly. I got chemical science before I got the military stuff, which was a good time. That's a lot of rocks. And I got myself wedged in pretty good. Okay, I didn't die. Little circles, perfect. I think that's the last. There's one more spitter on the left. This is okay. Yeah. Kind of think the deserts are... Oh. Okay, that's doomed. I'm out of ammo. Deserts are kind of... I feel like there should be something... Like, just so consistently spawn in a desert. Okay, I should have a couple hundred ammo, right? Yes, 147. I have to wipe that guy out. I'll have to deal with that soon, that soon. What time? Oh, I have to stop soon. I have to pay attention to time, otherwise I will go and it will be bad. But I'm gonna wipe out this nest. Oh yeah, I should do that for sure in the future, but can I plant trees? Seed. Sapling. Okay, I don't think I can. This isn't Space Age. That was bad because I didn't actually put my ammo. Oh. It's probably better to not do that. These grenades have saved this car so many times. Can you just stop trying to go through that canyon? Kind of wish I could have like a shotgun car. I think that would be funny. It would probably be really good for certain nest clearing. Okay, that should be it. Oh, that's bad. Yeah. I think in Space Age, I basically just used them for like the necessary science packs. So I never really experienced their greatness. I don't know if this is efficient or if I should be shooting... I should probably shotgun the last one at least. Oh, there's a horde. I should probably go help with that. This is 15 shooting speed. I guess the pistol's more efficient, but it's slow. Oh, this is not good. Get back in. Yeah. I definitely should automate the grenades, because the manual... Again, manual versus automated. Manually crafting them is really rough. Because you need so much coal and iron just sort of in your inventory. I'm gonna stop after clearing that last one, but... And that's bad. And I'm out of ammo. Wrong button. Okay, the grenades are pretty easy to auto-craft if it's just, you know, processed iron and... And I goofed. Goodbye, car. I hate these marshes. Because some of them are marshes, and some of them are like lakes. Or you can't drive over the marshes. I don't know, it's hard to judge. That's interesting, they share a cooldown. Very specific. Okay, so this, I have iron running there. I could splinter... I could steal some coal out of this line. But I need to stop. If I don't make myself stop, I will keep going. If I keep going, it will be a bad idea. This can craft with iron. How do I pin? Add tag. Make grenades. There's too many things here. I cannot find the grenades. I'll just use a bomb. Right there. Yeah. It's always fun. Space exploration. Thank you for the tips. I think most of the advice you've given hasn't been too there's types of advice that can be annoying. It's not annoying advice. And I hope your Pathfinder 2E... Was it a... Did you say it was a one-shot or a small... I hope your Pathfinder thing tomorrow goes well. Mini campaign, is what you said. Yeah, I found that rule set. Okay, so that's short, but not short. Like, not a 1 to 20, but not like a 1 or 2 shot, 1 or 2 session campaign. should stop. Hope that goes well, and thanks for hanging out. Have a good night, day, etc. Bye-bye.